does the shop have a contract with the insurer? That's important.
Yeah.
And what you're really looking for is the answer no. Because what you're really looking for is somebody who has a contract with you and puts you, your safety, and the quality of your repair first. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Airing of Grievances. My name is Eric Reamer, and as always, that's Robert Grieve. And it is always a pleasure to have you join us, whether you're here on Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m. in the Mountain Standard Time, or if you're joining us throughout the week, or maybe you've just discovered us on YouTube, we welcome you. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, that would be the first step to getting notified that every time we put up new content, you're going to be told about that content. You don't want to miss an episode. This is the 191st episode of the Airing of Grievances, which is a consumer-forward video series. You know, we hope that you never need the services of a body shop or a collision center, but if you do, this should be your first stop. You should know the things that we're sharing with you so that you don't get taken advantage of or worse, right?
Much worse.
Okay. Rob, happy Saturday to you.
And to you, my dear friends. Great to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you all so very much.
Yeah.
Thanks for the comments and the likes and the shares. And thank you.
Yeah. All right. Today, you brought up a document to me that has to do with something having, connected to being a Lexus authorized collision center.
Yeah.
And there are a number of criteria on that page. Both of us are old enough that we had to hold the page way out here to see what we were reading.
They had to use very, very fine print to fit it all on one page.
Yeah. But we're going to talk today about how you can know some of the details and what to look for when selecting a body shop to repair your vehicle properly. And there's a bunch here. So, Rob, I'm going to turn it right over to you.
Oh, cool. So you love your car. You've made a large investment in it, sometimes an incredibly large investment in it.
Yeah.
Today, you're making another large investment in the insurance that goes along with it. You rely on your car. You rely on the safety that's built into your car from the manufacturer. How do you choose where to take it? How do you know, while the vehicle's being repaired, that it's protecting you and your passengers and protecting the value of your vehicle? Those are two critically important questions you need to ask yourself before taking your vehicle someplace.
Absolutely.
Will the shop do the necessary stuff to get that vehicle repaired properly, or will they do it the fastest and the cheapest way possible?
So those two criteria may be very important to our audience. They may be saying, hey, wait a minute. Money doesn't grow on trees, and I need my car back as soon as possible.
And I get that, but you need it back safely. And that should be the number one concern, that it's fixed properly. But you're going to have some choices as to where you take your vehicle.
Sure.
So I want to outline, some of those choices. Choice number one is like an independent shop. Maybe a mom and pop shop, a local shop, that's just an independent, like we're an independent shop.
Okay.
Okay. Carol, my wife, and myself own the shop.
Yep.
And I'm not really, there's no dealership buy-in. Carol and I own this shop.
Outright.
Yes. There's no other influences other than ours.
Yeah, that's a big thing, and we'll probably circle back to that a little bit.
It could be both good and bad.
Okay.
Then you have your national brands, your big box body shops.
Yes.
All right, they're everywhere. And if you ask for a list from your insurer of their preferred places, you're going to see the same name throughout the thing as a recommended place.
I see.
Those are your big box,
Okay.
national brands in many cases. Then there's also dealerships that may have a body shop attached to them.
That's an interesting distinction. Not all dealerships have body shops.
Not all dealerships have them. Some of them will recommend somebody that they know. But even if the dealership has a body shop, that doesn't mean that they're certified to do those repairs. We'll get back to that in a second.
That's interesting.
So we got independent, we got national brands, we got dealerships. Then we have like a personality of a shop, which could be a direct repair for the insurer. So your insurer says, here's a list of our approved shops, and you can choose from the list and take it to one of these shops.
Okay.
We are not part of any of those programs, because the minute you are, then you have two masters to serve.
Right.
The insurer and the consumer, and the insurer generally always wins, not the consumer. That's my opinion. And there's many, many videos in this series that will support it.
Absolutely.
Then there is the personality of a shop called certified or endorsed, authorized by the manufacturer that made your vehicle.
Okay.
That's really what I want you to hone in on as part of the deciding factor of where you take your shop. So a certified shop is going to have some very specific tools mandated that they have it, the shop has it, to fix your vehicle that most shops will not have unless they're also certified by that manufacturer.
Okay.
All right, so there's that thing. The certified shop, generally speaking, and the certified programs are different manufacturer to manufacturer.
Sure.
Some are very much invested in you, the consumer, and your car getting repaired properly. Some, it's just another thing that they have.
I see.
But like in the case of Lexus, it's all about advanced training. And training and knowledge to them on how to exactly fix these vehicles, same thing with Toyota, is paramount to them.
Yeah.
Their program really revolves around the training.
Sure.
And not only the training itself, but how many of your employees have that training. And the level of training. Because you can be what we'll call foundations or bare minimum trained, which is still more than everybody else is going to have. But then you can have a senior certified person working on your car, or even master certified. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. If you go with a certified shop, the manufacturer's done a lot of the homework for you. They've vetted the shop. They've got requirements. In many cases, the manufacturer or the OEM audits the shop. Sometimes it's by coming to them once a year. Sometimes it's by information being sent into them.
Sure.
Even on a daily basis, so that they can see what you're writing in your estimates or your repair plans. If you're going through a place that is certified by a manufacturer, your level of confidence should be much higher than if you're going to some place that is not certified, authorized, or acknowledged by the manufacturer.
And just to make clear, we talked about the various types of shops, independent, national, dealerships. some dealerships who have those collision centers, do they all have certifications?
No, no, they do not. Sometimes you'll go to a dealership body shop, and yeah, it's a Toyota dealership body shop, but that doesn't mean they've gone through the Toyota or Lexus certification program.
And a follow-up question, the independents, those mom and pop shops that we talked about, they can be certified?
Yes, they can be certified. It's very expensive.
Yeah,
It's very, very time consuming.
but it's very thorough.
And it's another job just to keep all that organized and compliant with all the requirements.
Right.
And I could read off all the requirements that are on this paper.
We could hold that straight up to the camera and you'd still not be able to read the micro print on this piece of paper.
It's true.
But
It's
there's
true.
so many different requirements that have to happen. You know, you think of it as a lot of hoops that you got to jump through. But don't you want somebody to jump through those hoops on your behalf for the safety of your car and the vehicles or the passengers in it?
Yeah. And so if you look at the agendas, your agenda is to get your vehicle fixed.
Yes.
Okay? If you take it to an insurance preferred shop that is, let's call it certified by the insurer, but they don't certify anything. They just have a list of
Yeah. Certified by the
people.
insurer is much like the elusive $3 bill.
Yeah, they're more concentrated on how that shop can save them money, when the manufacturer is more concerned about how thorough is the vehicle repaired,
Yeah.
and do they have the right tools to accomplish it. And just read a couple of things off this, and I'm not going to go through the tools and equipment because you probably wouldn't understand what they are, and I'm not expecting you to, but there's a lot of them, and there's probably a couple $100,000 worth of tools here that most shops are not going to have.
Sure.
But down here at the bottom, they talk about the facility and the professional atmosphere while accommodating the efficient and safe completion of high quality repairs. And they come in and they audit this to get a sense that that is actually what's going on. They check the cars that are here. They check through folders of vehicles that have been delivered. It's very important to them. Guest areas meet the definition of professional atmosphere. Let's see, collision center exterior appearance, overall cleanliness meet the definition of professional atmosphere. So they want all that, but what else is on this paper? Well, they talk about the people that are working on your car and handling you when you call and they answer the phone, and who's writing your repair plan.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's all these people.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that the person who answers the phone, that level of detail, the person who when you walk in, they greet you at the door, that person falls under the criteria?
It's just as important to the experience as fixing the car itself.
Interesting.
So, and again, we're talking about from the phone call, walking in the place, the people that are preparing and dealing with the insurance company, the people that are repairing the vehicle, down to the people that clean the vehicle and get it ready for you. They're all part of this.
You bet.
And they like to see all team members enrolled in training. All team members foundation certified. So that's the minimum.
Yep.
And then maintaining training requirements, which means you have to have so many of these people, so many of these people, so many of these people. Some people do the bare minimum. Other people go over the top and get multi-layers
Right.
of training. And this is all important to you because this is how you get the assurance that the best ingredients are going into the vehicle repairs and the outcome is going to be safe for you and your passengers. Right. I've seen several instances lately of defective airbags, or what looks like an airbag actually isn't an airbag. There's nothing behind it. Cut wires, still bent structural things.
These are things coming out of shops.
Yeah, that have already been fixed.
Repair.
Yeah, already been fixed. And, you need to have a sense that it is going to be fixed the way the manufacturer wants that vehicle fixed for the safety of you and your occupants.
Absolutely.
That's an important thing, and just thought I'd try and break that down for you and help you understand how do you make that decision.
Yeah.
And, if you're going to go to the dealer body shop, ask them, are you actually certified? Are you part of the certified program? Do you have master certified techs and master certified other, what is the level of interest in all that?
Yeah. So your list of things to ask are, is this shop actually certified for the manufacturer of your vehicle? Second, are the technicians who will be working on my vehicle actually certified by the manufacturer of my vehicle?
Yeah.
And to what level? Are they at the entry level? Are they at the standard level? Or are they at the master level, right? Those questions will inform you of the caliber of the shop.
And create expectations.
You bet.
Create expectations. So, again, an independent, you can go to just any independent. They may or may not have contracts with insurers. They may or may not be certified. But these are the things that you need to know. And I would hang my hat on, is the shop certified and endorsed by the manufacturer, because they're going to know your car the best.
And a follow-up question, does the shop have a contract with the insurer? That's important.
Yeah.
And what you're really looking for is the answer no. Because what you're really looking for is somebody who has a contract with you and puts you, your safety, and the quality of your repair first.
Yeah. So
good stuff.
Hopefully, that's somewhat helpful when making a decision. This is a very, very large decision. There's a lot of bad decisions made every day that we're trying to help people out with all across the country.
Yeah.
And once it's done, it's kind of hard to undo, but we have plenty of people behind us helping to get that all figured out.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so that's what I have for today, folks.
Thank you, brother. Cheers. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday to you, my dear friends. Happy Saturday to you. Thanks for tuning in. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. And we'll look forward to seeing you next Saturday. God bless.